Hey, this is Rich over at TVP Live with another quick tips tutorials brought to you by Adobe Photoshop Elements Custom Tutorials Group. And let's jump right in with today's poster who wants to know how to change the color of this woman's dress. And basically, you can try to go in and change each color. You probably want to keep the white the same as it is and just change the color of the green leaves maybe. The easiest way is to change that and not the white. The white is going to be pretty hard to change. What you want to do is create a copy and then change the copy underneath it. So let's go ahead and create a copy. I'm going to right click up here and hit duplicate. And I'll turn off that back layer and just work on the top layer. I'm going to delete her dress. So I'm going to use a soft eraser because if I try to use the polygon tool, it's going to be too sharp. If you zoom in really close, you're going to see that this is not sharp and that a soft eraser would work a heck of a lot better. So what we're going to do is take a soft brush. The size is about 10 points. I'm going to not do the whole dress because it'll take too long, but for this tutorial, we'll just do a portion of the dress. And what I'm going to do is start erasing along here, go across this white patch right here. I'm just going to go straight across to this edge over here. Now when you erase these edges, you want to be careful not to get too much of the background beyond the edge of the dress. So if I do this and you see it starting to bleed over to that side, so what I'm going to do to fix that is make the brush smaller to a 5-point. And this way I can get closer to right on the edge. And it's really important to try to get just the dress and nothing else. Because when we start changing the color of the background version, it will start to bleed through the edge. And then it'll be obvious that it has been edited. And I can do shift click, where I click, hold the shift down and click to do a series of straight lines. So now I cut out a whole big box here of the dress. In your case, you want to do the whole thing. I'm going to take the polygon tool then and cut out more carefully that portion in the middle. And you can see I'm avoiding touching the outside or the inside. And once we have the whole dress cut out, I double click and you'll see the marching ants. And all we have to do is hit delete. Boom. And there we go. We cut out a portion of the dress. In your case, you want to cut out the whole thing. But now we turn the background back on. That's this layer here. And see, I can toggle it back and forth. That is the background. Now what we want to do is change the color of that whole background. So we go up to Enhance, Adjust Color, Adjust Hue and Saturation. And watch carefully what's happening here with that portion of the dress. Here's the hue. I can go all the way one way or all the way the other way, and it goes through the whole gambit of colors. Look at this. So I'm going to take the saturation and bring the saturation way up to exaggerate what we're doing. So watch what happens. It goes into the browns, then it's going to go into the reds. Look at that. And then into the violets, and then it goes into the purples, and that changes the color of the dress. I'll try the other way of the color wheel, and it'll make the greens more brighter green. Look at that. And then it goes into kind of like the teal blues and into the blues. And that's pretty much it. That's how you can change the color of a dress and nothing else. And then you can play with the saturation. You go black and white, or you go fully saturated, or anywhere in between. So it's that easy to change the color. Well, that's it for this tutorial. This is Rich, calling it quits, saying over and out.